song is beautiful. Oh my god.
One, two, three, go! Oh shit.
Alright, what up everybody? So the reaction you're gonna watch is when it first dropped on Friday. This is the day after, and since then I've listened to it 3 more times in the car, with speakers, with headphones on. So you hear my final thoughts after all that at the very end. I'll also list off 3 or 4 of my favorite tracks. So yeah, hope you guys like the reaction. Hey, what up everybody? Today we're gonna be reacting to The Weeknd's Dawn FM, his new studio album. I'm super excited for this album. Basically for the last 2 weeks, I've only been listening exclusively to The Weeknd, especially After Hours. That's probably my favorite Weeknd project he's put out. I didn't even know this was gonna come out. And I was literally like, it's been almost 2 years, we need another Weeknd project. And literally like 2 days before this, on Wednesday, I saw like the little trailer or teaser he put out. I have nothing but high expectations, and it's 16 tracks. So Dawn FM by The Weeknd. First track, Dawn FM. Let's get into it.
You've been in the dark.
So excited for this.
It's time to walk into the light and accept your fate.
Okay, that was it. That was literally the intro. Okay. It felt like I was entering into a whole different dimension. Really interesting intro, and I'm excited to see what else is next. Alright, so the second song, Gasoline. I love the little synths. Oh. Ooh. Whoa. I've never heard him sound like this before. Whoa, let me pause this. This is like a different sound to The Weeknd. I've never heard him sound like this before, and it's pretty interesting. I'm not sure if I like it just yet, but then again, I've only heard 43 seconds. So. Oh, what? Whoa, okay. So he basically just says, he's taking these drugs, and he has this person that's kind of taking care of him. And basically, like, if he dies, if he ODs on these drugs, just pour gasoline because it doesn't really mean anything, which is kind of crazy, very depressing almost. His outlook on life in this song. I'm nihilist. Okay. Real chill vibe. Interesting. Really interesting song. It's kind of like describing this toxic relationship between him and his partner, and him and drugs, and how they rely on each other, and how he doesn't really care about much anymore. I'm probably gonna have to listen to that a couple more times. All right, track 3. How Do I Make You Love Me? All right. Maybe he's going through some things. Oh. This is The Weeknd. I can just imagine myself just driving in this and just putting this in the background, like right when the sun's about to set. He said something like, "It's unusual seeking approval. How do I make you love me?" For him to be so famous and that he's just like, the fame or the wealth, that's not, working. So how do I make you fall in love with me without those things? Oh, I know where I heard it from. It was leading into Take My Breath, which is the next song, which I think everyone has heard, but I'm just gonna play it anyways. This version of Take My Breath definitely builds up a lot more. The dynamic between the two things and what he's saying is really polarizing, because on one end we're talking about they're making love and they're being more rough with it, but then on the other hand it's she wants him to take her breath away forever. She wants to die, and you could put this song in the background and not think much of it, but there's really a lot of meaning behind this song, which I think is really interesting. Right, so he's saying you're way too young to end your life. This is a great experience if you just like lay down and just put headphones on and just listen to this whole album. Whew. I love that song. Right, this is gonna be track 5 on the album, Sacrifice. Okay. The real toxic Abel. Yeah, so again we get the theme of, and you know, he's used the same theme in a lot of his songs before, of him being this toxic, wild, you know, partner, and you know, he doesn't want to, you know, he says in the lyrics in here, he says, I don't want to sacrifice for your love, but I love my time. He's addicted to this, to his life, and he doesn't want to be tied down to this relationship. Really simple, but it just makes you groove. Also another great song. Really chill vibe, and you know, we're getting this 80s type of feel, this disco feel, and I'm really digging it. Track 6, A Tale by Quincy, and Quincy, I'm probably gonna assume that it is Quincy Jones, the producer.
Straight jacket and taken out of my home when I was only 7 years old. She was diagnosed with dementia precox and put us based on fear. But it was also totally subconscious.
Wow, yeah, nice little interlude. A Tale by Quincy has Quincy Jones talking about his life, it sounds like. But it reflects on Abel's relationships. He was saying how, you know, these things that happened to him in his past with his mother subconsciously affected all of his, you know, romantic relationships in the future, whether he was aware of that or not. And we clearly see those signs with Abel and his relationships and everything he describes in his songs. The next track is track 7, Out of Time. Oh, this sounds like old school 80s love making music, baby. Speak to him, Abel. This is the Abel. This is the Weeknd we wanted right here. Oh, this is a sad song, actually. This is the one, yo. This is the one. That was an amazing song. I loved every second of it. That's probably my favorite song so far. But real sad though, you know. He's talking about how he left his girl or his partner, and you know, she's moved on and fallen in love with a different, you know, man, and there's nothing he can really do about it because he ran out of time. You know, he's out of time. That's the title of the song. In one of the verses, he says, "If he messes up just a little, baby, you know my line. Just ring him up, just call him." And you know, he's still thinking about this girl that's already moved on, and man, it's just a sad song because some of us can really relate to that, you know. Track 8, Here We Go Again, featuring Tyler the Creator. I can tell it's gonna be good. Quarter bill on an off year? Damn. Got a new girl? I told myself I'd never fall, but here we go again. Back in love.
Some things can change, go wrong with me. We don't know how it's going to be forever. It's too lonely enough. Don't sign this prenup. You gon' sign this prenup.
Oh, I wanted a longer verse. This song is beautiful. Oh my god. I love the little like Dawn 103.5 little interludes or little injections into there. But man, it looks like our boy Abel's back in love. Who knows where this is gonna take him. Track number 9, Best Friends. Okay, so he's fallen in love. Is this gonna be him and the girl being best friends, or? Oh? Again, he's talking about that toxic, you know, relationship he's always in. Whoa, whoa, whoa. in the previous track, is he says he's found someone he's loved. And then we transition to this where he's talking about that toxic love again, and he's scared of being more than just friends. And that's the thing I love about the Weeknd's album. He's always so vulnerable, and he opens up. And not only that, the normal person can really relate to all these songs. You don't have to be famous or super rich to relate to it. Track number 10, we're getting to the end. Is there someone else? Question mark. This is the one, y'all. This could be the one. Damn. Oh, he's really in love, y'all. I love that. He's in the song, he says, I swear I've changed my ways for the better because I want to be with you forever. And he's having this suspicion that this girl is not being loyal to him. So he's asking her, is there someone else or not? And he's having these thoughts and insecurities. And just like every Weeknd album, he's really opening up his personal life and relationship and what he's going through. Track 11, Starry Eyes. He's really in love with this girl, y'all. The whole album so far feels like I've just been, on a trip. I'm like going to a new dimension the whole time. That's what it feels like. Another chill vibe that just transitioned so well from the last song into this one. Not a miss yet. So we got track 12, Every Angel is Terrifying. Okay. Maybe the girl he's with, also has some bad sides to her. Production is just so amazing. Every song just transitions into the next song so perfectly. Is that Abel? I don't think I've ever actually heard him talk.
For beauty is the always stand in
Is this Abel? Oh.
Every angel is terrifying. Viewers for only $4.95 with a subscription when you order the best of your current life collection series. You will enter a world.
Interesting track. Track 13, Don't Break My Heart.
I see eyes on you. You snatch my soul up. You would die for me. Destiny. And this time I just don't break my heart.
So he's found the one. This one's for sure. My guys, my girls that have been through heartbreaks, y'all know how it feels. That first relationship that you're in a heartbreak, and the next one after that, that's the tough one. That's the one where you're insecure, you're worried, like, is this person gonna do the same thing that the last person did? Alright, we got 3 tracks left. Track 14, I Heard You're Married, featuring Lil Wayne. Oh. Oh no. It's the girl he's in love with, the one that, he's been having these thoughts about. She's married. The storytelling of the album so far, him just, talking about his relationships, his flings, his toxicity, and then eventually finding a girl, falling in love with her, telling her just, please don't hurt me again, I can't take it anymore. And then him having these thoughts of, is she cheating on me? Is there someone else? Just tell me. I don't want to be hurt again. I love you, And finally with track 14, near the end of the album, The Weeknd finds out she's married. And he's just hurt. And you can feel it, The whole album storytelling is amazing. Weezy. Oh, they're singing it together. This is a song for people who just been through a breakup or just been through someone that's cheated, I can't be with you. I can't be with you. Beautiful song. I loved it. Track 15, Less Than Zero. I'll always be listening to. Meaning he'll always be like cold. This is a banger. I love that song. That was great. I could just have that playing in the background for hours while I'm cleaning, while I'm doing laundry, while I'm washing dishes, whatever. It's a good Sunday morning song. Track 16, Phantom Regret by Jim.
You may be here a while. Now that all future plans have been postponed, see heaven.
Production is crazy.
May peace be
I
with
feel like
you.
I'm about to transport into a whole different world. Dang, did I just die? Did I go to heaven? What just happened? Anyway, guys, that was The Weeknd's Dawn FM, his latest studio album. Alright, so if you made it this far, you know, I've let it really sink in now. I've listened to it multiple times, and my final thoughts, I love it. I think it's absolutely amazing. I think it's just as good as anything else he's ever done. The storytelling from the beginning, where he's talking about his, you know, relationships and how toxic it is, and the Tale by Quincy relating back to his own relationships, how it's affecting him, and then falling in love with this girl, and then, you know, having these thoughts, you know, is she cheating on me? But even if she is, I don't care, because I love you. Just don't break my heart. And then eventually we find out she's married, and then he realizes he just goes back to his old self. He's a cold dude. And the whole journey he takes us through is just amazing. The transitions from every song is just so smooth. And it really does feel like that old 80s vibe, you know? The synthesizers in the background. Everything about it is just amazing. So this album, I think we're definitely starting off 2022. It's another classic, I think. And I think it's only going to get better with time. So some of my favorite songs. First one is Here We Go Again featuring Tyler. Not a lot of features on this album, but Tyler did an amazing job. Also shout out to Lil Wayne for doing amazing as well. But I thought Tyler just, in the Here We Go Again, when he's, you know, falling back in love, Tyler just interjects so smoothly into there. The next song is Out of Time. And I just absolutely love this song. It just has that old school 80s vibe. It reminds me almost of what Bruno Mars did a little while ago. And man, it's a heartbreaking song because, you know, he's in love with this other girl, but she's already moved on, so he's out of time. He doesn't have any more time left. And it doesn't have to relate to that as well. You know, it can incorporate it into other things as well. You know, you're in love with this girl and she has to move away, and you guys are running out of time to stay with each other, or, you know, there's so many things that I thought it was an absolutely beautiful, and the production is so good. Third song, that's also one of my favorites, is There Someone Else? Really powerful. I think it's really smooth, really subtle, and he's talking about, you know, something else is going on with this chick he's in love with. You know, there's something in the background he doesn't know about, and he's just wants to ask her, you know, is there someone else? Other people are telling me these rumors, but I need to hear it from your mouth, you know? And again, anyone can relate to this, because, you know, you if you've ever been cheated on or anything like that, you hear these people, you know, these rumors in the background, but you never really believe it until you see it yourself, or you hear it from the person you love, that, like, hey, this has happened. And the last song, that's my favorite, is Less Than Zero, track 15. I think it's, you know, super fun. You can just put this on in the background, just dance to it all day, whether you're, you know, doing any chores around the house or just driving. I think it's real fun, a really good vibe.
1, 2, 3, go! Oh,
Oh shit. I love that song. It's great. But no, thanks for watching. This has been my reaction. I absolutely love the album. I'm gonna listen to it probably for the next month exclusively. And I'll see you guys next time.